High five! I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We'll start in the Steel City. The Steelers at home to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And how about a big play here from the Jaguars defense? They forced the mistake out of the rookie quarterback. That's going to hurt because this one is taken back all the way. Touchdown. The Jags continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is T. Higgins. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the Jets. And this is Daniel Jones. He connects on a 19-yard touchdown pass. The Jets started the year 0-2, but now have won 3 in a row, including this one. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
They've been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
Okay. Let's do a little practice right quick, y'all. Confirm in advance. Hold on. Go back. Action. Okay. Hold on, right quick. We're gonna do a little. Hold on. Go back. We're gonna go half pass. I want to practice some of my kick returns and shit. Ball's supposed to be half pass. Come on. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna practice some of my punt returns. Let's see. So normal right quick. Switch it up right quick, y'all. We're gonna respond the ball. some reps in right quick. Man, how the fuck he called me, bro? I done figured out how to do that little nasty cutback, boy. Alright, let me try that bit again. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I know how to plant that foot now. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do one more.
Well, the humidity still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Then on the other side, you've got Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys ready to feed off. Right to the air is Burrow. That one taken in by T.
Yeah, that's my fault.
And again, just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's my fault.
14 yards there on the first play from.
Hold on, y'all boys. That's my fault. My fault, team. Straight up. Over pursued that bit for real, for real. Supposed to have been a pick. Let me see something. Yeah. Yeah, it's my fault.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, He just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 103 yards and a touchdown.
And in doing preparation for the game, you notice where guys rank in the league in terms of statistical categories. He's 4th in the league in receiving yards. That caught my attention in a positive way.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Burrow on play action. Open man is Higgins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Complete to Jamar Chase. Here we go. 10 yards on the pickup.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6. That's another Bengals first down.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete.
Good hit,
It's
boy.
up to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Jaguars are going to get the football here.
Yes, sir.
The INT on the game's opening drive.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
Well, he did go 2-2.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try to put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
This time Burrow will look to throw. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
At the 40-yard line.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. A short throw there pulled in by all. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out.
That's my fault, man. Shit.
To the 30-yard line
before crossing over out of bounds. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Now it's Burrow. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about
Legal contact. Man, come on, dog.
Puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they could blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And Burrow going to throw again. It's complete to Brown, right side. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Chase, the motion man right. Here's Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. Burrow with a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now it's Burrow. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Yes, sir.
Jags are going to have it as they'll start at
Yes, sir.
7. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, but a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
The Jaguars offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders. Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. There's Burrow setting up to throw it. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. Now inside the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And sometimes those slants, they can be... Bengals drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Burrow looking to pass. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
24 yards. And the Bengals first down.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
First down, Cincinnati.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A short throw there, pulled in by all. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now Burrow. Open man is Yoshivas. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him.
And Burrow going to be hit.
I was hoping he'd throw that bit on that out route, boy.
Devon Hamilton Hamilton in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
That was short one to Gesicki. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Burrow going to keep it himself. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Bengals first down. Gun. First and 10 at the 28.
In motion comes the tight end left. Burrow will throw. Got a man open. It's Chase. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Bengals first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway. But the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area. He'll be hit and taken.
Yes, sir. Double the brackets.
Trayvon Walker drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot, and here another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments which have led to turnovers, sacks.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
It's a gain of 48 yards.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This one complete to Yoshibas. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 9. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Ooh, good hit, Lord. Good hit, boy.
The coverage strong. So we're in the 3rd quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Taj Brooks. And they're going to stop the right end of the
Wee.
scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now we're going to get a timeout here for an injured player, and that's Jamar Chase, who is in some obvious
That boy
discomfort
faking.
right now.
He faking with.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Ain't gonna cap boy, shallow leg that boy out.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 180.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this one is
Oh man.
That's some good closing
Damn.
there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
He's airing it out for Williams.
They went back for it.
And
Good defense over there, boy. They went back for it.
They took their shot, but it's
Good
going to bring up
defense.
4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help
See if I
separate
can
the
clear
receiver
this
from the
bit.
ball.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Damn, I should have did the other juke. I tried to do the little hearts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now the Jags will have great field position.
that shit looked like he was about to go to the crib if I would have broke that one.
Short side of the field.
Damn.
Bengals drive about to get going. They trail 20-13 our scores. They have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 11.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down.
Gun.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Big 13.
They got me just a
Back
free
to throw
run.
now on 2nd and 10.
That boy missed that though. I think that was my dude. I don't know why they had me a free run.
Is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure
Yeah, you better know prime pick 6 territory.
So
Yeah, they heard.
forced to punt on 4th
See what we
as
can
this
clear this
one's
one.
away.
Oh, let's get up out of there, twin.
Oh, some strong running. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Since the offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
I heard. Well, that boy Chase, he went out the game. That boy thought he was acting like he was hurt and shit. He wasn't hurt.
You never did get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be the English now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And he went backwards. They'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
This nigga got
This
that
offense in desperate need of conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You know you like that. Trip.
Out of the gun. They'll look to
Stay with him, stay with him, stay with him, stay with
tuck this and run. And they get him down to 9 before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins.
I tried to get back though, boy.
4 yards there. And that'll make it second down. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
Good defense over there, boy.
He did get a couple up to the 49. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Not the good sack. That's a cover sack.
Jaguars sack. Trayvon Walker picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. This is perhaps one more stop could do it for this defense. They'll head out here with a 2-score lead in tow in this 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game. Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Bengals.
Back to throw here. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
That was short one to Gesicki. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 35.
16 yards. That's good for the Bengals.
Here we go.
First and 10.
And the tight end goes in motion left. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And a big possession coming up here. This defense, they've been tested all game long. Now they'll look to protect this slim 4th quarter lead.
11.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 2nd and 7. Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. They'll get it to the 40. He broke a tackle there, but couldn't get much further. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Up the middle with Brooks here. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. In motion left is Higgins. Here's Burrow. This is caught by Williams. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
A gain of 6 yards.
This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Hot. Turbo's hot. 180.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That is caught. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Brooks going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Now it's Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here we go. 180.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Ready?
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Jaguars, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati,